back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, and let's get right into it. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm JTK. Let's get right into it. The Knicks is coming off a win. I mean, a win is a win, so you can't complain. But I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a blowout. It's a win that we supposed to win. So I really wasn't. I wasn't impressed. I'm just gonna come out and be honest. I wasn't impressed. We got Dallas up tonight, and this game really do worry me because Dallas is a team that they put like that. They're not San Antonio. They're not a bunch of kids. You know what I'm saying? These are some veterans. You know what I'm saying? Shifty veterans and some all-stars. Kristaps Porzingis is out tonight. Willie Cauley-Stein is also out. New Orleans for the New York Knicks is day-to-day. Kemba Walker's day-to-day. I doubt if any one of the players play. We also know Derrick Rose is out with an ankle injury. So tonight is going to be a game with certain players we're going to have to watch for. Other than Luka Doncic is going to be Jalen Brunson. That's why I said Jalen Brunson. As a matter of fact, he's one of the team's leading scorers. I think he's averaging around 16 points a game. Let me check his stats just to be exact. Yes, sir. 16 points a game. Matter of fact, he's a team leader in scoring. It's kind of odd because Luka Doncic is averaging 24.8 points a game. So when he be the team leader in scoring, well, anyway, like I said, this is a game that can get away from the New York Knicks, and I'm gonna tell you why. Our coach Tom Thibodeau, he have a habit. Matter of fact, stubbornness, you want to say, because the Knicks has been very inconsistent, underwhelming, and it's been really frustrating watching this team right now through the last 41 games, especially with Tom Thibodeau's lack of holding players accountable. That's been the major factor of the New York Knicks' downfall so far going this season. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? Tom Thibodeau's stubbornness and his blind trust in certain players have the fans questioning Tom Thibodeau as the New York Knicks coach. At least I am. I'm gonna be honest. Many issues that face the Knicks has obvious solutions, but to this point, Tom Thibodeau has been unwilling to make the changes that's needed. And what I mean by that, ESPN has the New York Knicks with the second easiest schedule through 41 games, and things might get worse because coming up right for the rest of the season, we have the 7th toughest schedule in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And the Knicks is what? An underwhelming 20-21 right now. So it's only going to get tough. I mean, after Dallas is not a powerhouse out in the West, but compared to the East, certain teams, you know what I'm saying, they're superior. So I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. If Tibbs don't change the way he's coaching, or better yet, if Tibbs don't start holding players accountable as he's been preaching all year, every time you see a press conference, he's talking about holding players accountable. This is why I got this player sitting out, and this is why I got this player sitting out. The Knicks ain't going nowhere. Right? Think about last year when Elfrid Payton was our starting point guard. Out of 68 games, he started that dude 65 times, and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to think about it. We made the playoffs, and you know what I'm saying? So he got forgiven for that move. You know what I'm saying? But later on down the line, when we got Derrick Rose, Payton was on the bench. And that's, again, he had favorite players. And I think if we wouldn't have got Derrick Rose, he would continue to play Payton. So this is what I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose out, so we are suffering. But he's doing the same thing this year, especially with the underperforming starters. He's giving them an endless leash, and matter of fact, endless opportunities when, you know what I'm saying, he could be putting other players in the rotation at certain times of the game. He basically made Kemba Walker, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, excuse me. He basically made Kemba Walker the poster boy, you know what I'm saying, of being held accountable. When he benched Kemba Walker, that was his whole speech he gave at a press conference about holding players accountable. But yet he haven't benched Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, or even Julius Randle. And I know you're going to talk about bench Julius Randle, but Julius Randle, all right, put it like this. Evan Fournier, he played 39 games. He's averaging 28 minutes a game. He's averaging 13 points. Matter of fact, it's his lowest output since 2015. He's shooting a career worst at 41% from the field. Defensively, the Knicks are 7.1 point better when he's off the court. You know what I'm saying? I know in the last couple of games he went for 32 to 31, 41 points. But before he had that little scoring outburst, he didn't crack double digits in points in 15 games. But yet he still got consistent minutes playing. RJ Barrett, he started the season off hot, but by the second week in November, he just cooled off. He's averaging 14 points, and he's playing 31 minutes a game. He's averaging 41% from the field. He's shooting 34% from downtown. And he came in this year trying to incorporate a little different things into his game, like shooting off the dribble. But since the season started, he's 29% on pull-up two-pointers, and he's shooting 25% on pull-up threes. So it's been more of a decline, but yet he's still getting consistent minutes. And that's going to be a theme you hear me keep saying. You know what I'm saying? That Tom Thibodeau keep giving players these minutes where they don't deserve it. I don't mind him starting them, because these players, the ones I'm talking about, these three players, I know I ain't hit you with Julius Randle, which is next, but they do come out in spurts and get us 15, 20 points. You seen what RJ Barrett did against San Antonio, and he did another game before that, but it be too far apart. It don't be on a consistent base. It don't be night in and night out. It don't. Julius Randle, last year he was shooting 46% from the field, 41% from downtown, and 81% from the free throw line. This year he's shooting 41% from the field. He's shooting 31% from downtown. 31%. He's shooting 76 from the free throw line, and matter of fact, his assist rate had dropped also. Last year he averaged six. I don't know. That 6 and that 6 always get my tongue twisted. But he averaged 6 assists last year. Now he's averaging 4.8 assists a game. So when the Knicks have these three players on the court, matter of fact, with Randle, they're a negative 4.8 rating with Randle on the floor alone. So when you come to think about it in terms of minutes per game and field goal attempts, Tom Thibodeau's three most trusted players have been ineffective together, and the team has suffered. We're going to have to be honest. So on the other hand, there are players on the roster who make the team much better, but are held to a higher accountability. So let's say like Obi Toppin. I don't think Tom Thibodeau like Obi Toppin. You know what I'm saying? He have less room for error. Alec Burks, Emmanuel Quickly, and then just going to jump right back to Obi Toppin. When you have these three players playing together on the floor, it gives the Knicks the best chance of winning games. They have a net rating of 17.6 and playing together 347 minutes. So when you put these guys on the floor together, these three guys, and the combinations, you can put Grimes, you can put Mitchell Robinson, you can put whoever. But these three guys on the floor, the Knicks are a better team with them three guys playing together. Emmanuel Quickly, his shooting is down from last year, but on and off rating of a plus, he has an on and off rating of a plus 17.3 per 100 possessions. He's also the team's best defensive player when it comes to putting pressure on the ball. And like I said, I know a lot of you said in my last video, y'all heard me, beef about Quickly not being a starting point guard. So right now, I'm being honest with you, I have to go back and look at the stats. And I went back and looked at the stats because I really was just feeling this way of emotions. But I gotta keep reminding myself that I'm not just a fan anymore, I'm a commentator, so I can't just be going off my feelings. So I went back and checked out some stats. The New York Knicks run a better offense under Emmanuel Quickly. Matter of fact, when he's on the court, he slowed down teams. They have a net rating playing 28 minutes per game. But he only playing 20.8 minutes per game. So I don't understand what Tom Thibodeau is doing right now. You have players that can come in, hold other players point guard to a certain standards on the court, and yet he keep playing Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, and RJ Barrett major minutes. I want these players on the floor, but he can cut their minutes down and give the other players that I think give team a better chance of winning more minutes. Obi Toppin, for instance, like I said, I don't think Tom Thibodeau like Obi Toppin because Obi Toppin is the most energetic player on his team, and when he's on the court, he get the whole stadium riled up. Matter of fact, he get his teammates riled up. They get more energy when he's playing. The Knicks play at a pace of 2.32 possessions faster when he's on the court. Matter of fact, not only he's fast. He create his own offense for the Knicks. Matter of fact, his own offense. He create offense for the Knicks. Matter of fact, his offense for himself. While Toppin is only shooting 20.3% from downtown, you gotta to give the man credit because he had up his average from scoring last year. He was only averaging 4.1 points per game. He upped that to 8 points a game, so that's doubling his point average. His field goal percentage also went up. He was averaging 49%, 49.8% to be exact from the field. He got that up to 52.9 per game. So I don't understand why he's not playing more. You know what I'm saying? I remember, so I'm looking at some notes, and the reason why Tom Thibodeau said that Obi Toppin don't get the minutes that he deserved, that I think he deserved, to be honest with you. He said that Obi Toppin defense is a problem. But if you look at Obi Toppin's stats, he has shown ability to defend one-on-one, especially on team defense. He have improved. Matter of fact, he's one of the most competent players on the team when it comes to switching and guarding his own man on the perimeter. Better yet, the interior also. So statistically, the Knicks' defensive rating is 7.7 better when he's on the court, other when Randall is. Yet, Toppin is only averaging 16.3 minutes a game, the fewest on the Knicks' main roster besides Quentin Grimes. And I understand Quentin Grimes not getting the minutes that he's getting because he's a rookie, but I still think that Quentin Grimes should be getting a little more minutes also. For a coach who says he's going to hold players accountable, it doesn't seem like it, to be honest with you. He let players who give the team the best opportunity to win to sit and rot on the bench. Since the start of the season, Tom Thibodeau's lack of holding players accountable at the same standard as he has hold other players, got the team going in the opposite direction. The expectation was high coming into the season, and at the point the Knicks have been seriously underachieving. You know what I'm saying? You can't lie. You watching the game. But even though it seems like I'm just getting down on my team, but I'm not. But I have to point out, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If Tom Thibodeau was to give these players more time, I'm not saying sit RJ Barrett for a whole game, but when you see RJ Barrett not doing what he's supposed to do, okay, you'll quickly come in. You know what I'm saying? Randall having a bad game, Toppin, come in, play a little more minutes. You know what I'm saying? That's all he got to do, and I guarantee you we have a better outcome. The team would play better, and matter of fact, it would build the confidence of them players that I'm talking about. So if Tom Thibodeau want the team to be as good as he say they can be, at some point he's gonna have to sit certain players. And at least the man gotta try to stay true to his word. When he giving his little post game speeches, he always talk about being accountable. He got to be true to his word. So I don't know what to say. Like when he started getting up on the podium or whatever and start talking about it, all them words is feeling empty. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Leave it down in the comment. Don't forget to hit like, and I hope you subscribe. But with that being said, I want y'all to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.